Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesday. So, still an intense, still a pretty intense month, but things are shifting. So I want to see what's going on with y'all this week. Thank you, angels, for being here with me. What message? What does the Twin Flame Collective need to know on this beautiful Twin Flame Tuesday? Liddy, liddy, liddy. Thank you, angels and guides. What does the Twin Flames need to know? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, my loves. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Stop being impatient. Stop trying to rush the process. I know how it feels to be the awakened twin and to want the other one to wake up. I know how it feels to be in separation and to want things to be healed and to shift quickly and to expedite the process. But understand that if this is what you really want from a soul level, because this is a soul connection and you want it to be deep and long lasting, then you can't rush the process. Because all you're going to do if you try to force it is end up in separation, right? This is a long game because this is a soul relationship. This isn't some Hollywood 3D thing. You're a twin flame. This is an eternal game. So if this is the person that you think that you're believing, you're desiring to be, then in the interim, while you guys are in separation or while you're waiting, do the work on you, heal yourself. That's what this is about. And knowing that if you're not together, that's because healing needs to be done on both sides. It's not just one twin or the other. If one person is still not ready, the other person is not ready. Because you guys are mirroring each other, you're a reflection of each other. And sometimes you're at different levels of your ascension, and one is, worth waiting for, right? One is playing catch up, and sometimes they bypass you. But at the end of the day, this is a long game, right? This is a marathon, not a sprint. And so if you end up rushing things, you're just going to end up apart. You got to be patient. I know that sucks sometimes, but you got to be patient. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Divine masculine reading, divine feminine reading. Both talked about going within, right? Taking time. Although this is a couple, right? And it looks like they might be going on a honeymoon. This is really telling me that this is an energy of you guys just taking time and going within, focusing on yourself for a while, right? You need serenity, you need peace, you need to chill, you need to disconnect your energies from this connection because it's becoming obsessive and it's causing delays, right? When we focus our energies so much in that and in the what if and the possibilities, we end up delaying the process because we're fucking up the channel with our blocked energies. So it's time to take a step back, pull your energies back to yourself, and really go within and see like what's up with me. Am I right? Oh, hold on, guys. My fault. But this is an energy of just like chilling, waiting on you, going within to you, like looking inside yourself, seeing what's up with you. Because again, if you're not with your twin right now, right, or if there's like some friction or tension going on, it's because healing needs to happen on both ends. Healing needs to happen on both ends. If you guys are in union, right? Maybe the person just needs a minute to themselves to like deal with their issues, right? Like we can show up in partnerships and in union and we can know that like this is a long game. Like if I was completely healed, I would have crossed over to the other side. So obviously there's still stuff I have to work on. But sometimes it's gonna be like, oh, this is my family issues, or oh, inner child, or oh, let me not project that onto you. I'm going through something and I need to figure it out. And as I'm going through something and I need to figure it out, I need a minute to myself, right? And if this is your person, then you're gonna wait. You're gonna chill. You're gonna give them that space. You're gonna hold space for them, but you're not gonna embody it. And you're also gonna understand that, like, wow, they're going through something. Like, how am I feeling? Like, am I feeling offended that they're taking time for themselves, or am I happy for them? Like, do I feel like I need to try to fix it? Like, look at your part too, because again, if you're twins, then you're reflecting, you're mirroring. So if they're going through some shit, you're going through some shit. And if you're going through some shit, they're going through some shit. And it doesn't mean that y'all are going through it the same things at the same time with the same levels, but it just means that healing is happening on both sides, and you both need to hold space for each other. You know, both need to like honor and respect that. A long game. All right. and release your ex. Yeah, there's still healing being done, right? There's still healing being done. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, maybe you're with a false twin, right? Or maybe you just broke up with a false twin during this freaking Venus and Mercury and retrograde stuff that was going on, right? We had exes coming out. We had to take the rose-colored glasses off. We had to start looking at the red flags. We were being fucking triggered out the left and out the right, like mom issues, dad issues, gender issues, relationship issues, like the judgments of same sex or opposite sex. There's all types of shit that was coming up, right? And then you got exes coming back that all of a sudden are like looking good under these freaking retrogrades. Like you're like, oh, maybe they have changed, and then all of a sudden, all the planets go direct, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking, right? But these exes, even if you're not with them in the physical realm right now, like maybe you guys haven't been together for a minute, if you're still holding on to that energy, holding on to that bitterness, that resentment, that hurt, that jealousy, it's going to clog your connection. And that could be part of the reason why a timeout is needed, right? Like take a timeout. Like don't jump from one boo to the next. Some people don't know how to be alone, and that's part of the lesson, right? Going, retreating for yourself, and maybe taking your energies out and learning how to be alone, learning how to be by yourself, learning how to stop worrying so much about the next person and focusing on you. This twin flame thing, at the end of the day, it's about self love. Like, that's the basis of all of it. If you do not love yourself fully and completely, you cannot step into a divine partnership with someone who is loving themselves fully and completely, because then y'all are not in alignment. A healed divine masculine, a healed divine feminine connecting. That is where we get the twin flame energy. That is the hero's gamos. That is the end game. But it's not happening if one person still got their energy on freaking Jennifer, but is dating Jessica, right? If you thinking about Mark, but Mike is in your bed, you can't. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You all over the place. And if you haven't released this energy yet, then you need to chill, right? Go be by yourself. If this is your person, a twin flame, nothing in the world can keep y'all apart but y'all. Nothing's gonna keep y'all apart but y'all. There will be no other person, place, or thing. Nothing universally will keep y'all apart but y'all. Y'all with the fuckery and the bullshit and the bitterness and the resentment and holding on to the past and thinking about Tom, Dick, and Harry and this one's opinion and that one's this and comparing yourself to all these other people. No. Like, what are you doing? This is about you. Like, all right, this isn't working. Like, what am I reflecting out? Am I a reflection of what I want back? Am I a reflection of the energy I want back? Am I giving? Am I nurturing? Am I receptive? Am I generous? Am I kind? What is my love language? Like, how do I communicate in love? Are they hearing me? Am I feeling seen? Am I feeling heard? Like, what was my relationship with, like, in this person, and how did I show up, and how did they show up, and what did I learn from that? Like, there's work to be done. And I know we all want to be in union, and that's great, and it's who wants to fucking die alone, and I get all that bullshit. I get it. It's not bullshit. I get all of it. I get it. I am an Aries. I love love. Like, I am a big person of love. I love people just because people deserve to be loved. You don't have to earn love with me. You automatically get love with me, but you can fuck it up. You get love with me, but you fuck it up and you pop a hole in that freaking love bubble, and then that's on you when it leaks out. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You better hope you got some Gorilla Glue and you can fix it. Everybody gets love from me. I get it. Nobody wants to be alone. But at the end of the day, I love myself more than anything else, and I'm not gonna let you violate me. So I'm gonna love you from a motherfucking distance. And it doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means you gotta go sit the fuck over there. Go in your corner. Sit down somewhere. You be alright. I'm worth waiting for, bitch. New love. That's what we moving towards, right? A new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yeah. When you get rid of the old, you can step into the new. Get rid of the old, step into the new. And sometimes this is not a person. Sometimes this is just what? Our perspective. Let go of the old shit. The memories, the pain, the bitterness, the resentment, like all the old shit. If you want a new chapter with this person, then you have to turn the page. If you want a new chapter with this person, then you have to be willing to make the effort and turn the page and go, you know what? We're going to let bygones be bygones. I was wrong. You were wrong. We learned. It's time to move forward. I want to do this with you. Right? You might have to take a step back and take a minute. Right? You might have to think about that. Is this the person? Do I want to do this? Am I willing to see if this could be this? Because that's for some of you as well, right? Can I see if this energy can be this energy? Is it possible? Have things changed? Because people do change, right? Am I willing to let go of what I used to think about relationships and what they should look like, or what a twin flame relationship is supposed to look like? And am I ready to love myself and fully step into loving myself enough that I can align with the truth of a twin flame relationship? Am I ready to stop romanticizing things and stop acting like woe is me and there's a fucking pity party for one happening over here, and I'm ready to like call in some help from the angels and do the work and get my shit together? Look at her. She's about to do the work. She got the damn thing. She got baskets on. She got angels surrounding her. She's standing there confident, right? None of this. Oh, and they broke my heart, and he lied, and she cheated, and then like, all right, cool. They suck for that. They absolutely suck for that. I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. I've been stolen from in relationships. They fucking suck for that. And not only does it feel like a betrayal from to you in that moment, but then you feel like you betrayed yourself, because then you feel like you can't trust yourself. You can't trust your opinion. Like, why did you love them so deeply? Like, why did you stay so long? Or why didn't you see it coming? Like, you start questioning and doubting all yourself, and you start thinking you're fucking crazy, right? And it's like, no, boo boo, you're not crazy. But what did you learn? Everybody that's brought into your life teaches you something, even if that lesson is a painful one, even if that lesson is like, wow, I need to love myself more, or maybe I need to like stop pouring so much into others and start pouring back into myself, or maybe next time I see this fucking action or activity or fucking red flag, I'm not going to ignore it. Like these are the things. So there's a lot going on with you twins, right? Some of you, it's just really letting go of your past, the past image that you had of your twin, and stepping into shifting their perspective and putting them into a new light. If you hold them in the area of anger, they can't show up for you in the area of love. They can't, because you're vibrationally blocking it, right? So if you're going to hold space for them, then you need to hold space for them in clarity and pure love, and give it to the Most High. Like, I love to say, like, God, please, I do not want to hate this person. I don't want to be angry at this person. I don't want to be freaking bitter, jealous, anything. Just I cast this burden on the Christ within, and I'm now set free to love, to be at peace, to be at harmony within myself, right? And I just give it to the Jesus. I give it to the Holy Spirit. Come, Holy Spirit, come. Like, take this pain and anger away from me. Like, show me how to love myself, and that I'm worthy and deserving and enough, right? Like, that I deserve to be loved, and like allow the universe to like trick out on you. We got to let go of some of the old shit that we picked up along the way. Old relationship patterns we gotten from our parents and people that we grew up around. Old relationship patterns that we picked up on television, because Hollywood and Hallmark got their own stories to spell, right? To tell. You got fairy tales across the board, right? Like romanticizing everything about life, and nobody really tells you that relationships can be kind of ugly and painful, and showing up for people when they're sick and when they're broke and when you're hurting, and after you've been betrayed and trying to figure out a new way. Like, they don't tell you about all of that, and there's a lot going on. But just because there's a lot going on and you think this person is your twin doesn't mean you have to tolerate the shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Take a step back and focus on you as you do the work. If this is your twin flame, as you heal, they heal. So don't worry about what's going on their end. If they're worth waiting for, then do what you got to do, and nothing will keep you apart. And if this is some toxic, narcissistic, karmic, or a soul teacher or whatever, let them go. Stand in your power and get that new love that you deserve. All right? And really, really give that love to yourself at the end of the day. Bottom of the deck, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, because this is a long game, and you have to love yourself first. And you have to be willing to let go. Once again, let go of what was, whether that's your energy or the energy of another, or situations or concepts or distorted beliefs, whatever that is. It's time to let it go. It's time to heal. It's time to release that shit so that you can step into this. Step into love, step into joy, step into peace, step into harmony, step into your happily ever after, whether that means you're with another person or if it's just you loving on yourself. She's loving her damn self in her glory, and that makes her more attractive. You have to trust the process. You need to have faith in the process and know this is a long game. Long game. All right? I know, twins, I've been harsh on y'all a couple of weeks, but it's we're here to heal. We're here to do the work, right? This isn't a game. This isn't Hollywood. This isn't Hallmark. This is the work of the divine, and we're here to raise the vibration of the planet. And you can't do that from a low vibrational stance of holding on to your past and your bitterness. If you're not high vibrational, you can't get into a high vibrational alignment to be in a high vibrational union in order to raise the vibration of the planet. You're not doing your task. So focus on you first. What brings you joy? What brings you love? What brings you satisfaction? What brings peace to your heart? Those are the things. All right. I love you. God loves you, and angels surround you. I'll see you guys next week. Later.